Hello, today we're just going to be going over while number, that should be 28, while number 28. So when it says evaluate the expressions, you're basically just substituting these numbers into this equation. So x, right? You can see that x is over here and it equals 2. So you substitute that value over there. You have a y over here and you can see that that equals 3. So you substitute 3 into there. Same thing with z, 4. So you just plus 4. Now 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9. And that's the answer to this expression. Moving on. Now we're basically just evaluating the expression. We're basically reviewing the square root property. So the perfect square for 81 is 9 squared. So the square root of 9 squared is just 9. All right. So from moving on, solve quadratic equations by completing the square. So you have this complex looking formula, but it's actually pretty simple. What you got to do is you have x squared plus bx plus b over 2 squared is equal to x plus b over 2 squared. Now, this is the formula to complete the square. You have x squared plus 5x plus c. Now, you want to find out how you can complete this square. So what you have to do is you can see that x squared stays the same, so x squared. And then it's bx, so b is equal to 5. And what you're trying to find out is, what is c going to be? Well, to figure that out, we can see that b half squared is going to equal c. So if we substitute the value of 5 into here, because b is present in that equation, you get 5 halves squared. This is equal to 25 over 4, because you do 5 squared over 2 squared. From there, you just substitute c value into here, and you get x squared plus 5x plus 25 over 4. Now, that's your quadratic equation, but you can simplify it into this form. You can simplify it into this form. You have x plus b over 2 squared. Now, you know that b is equal to 5, so you can just write x plus 5 over 2 squared. Now, this is the simplified form. However, if you wish to expand it, then this is what your result will be. When you expand it, you're basically expanding this equation, and this is equal to this. So x plus 5 half squared, in other words, is equal to x squared plus 5x plus 25 over 4. Moving on. Let's write x squared minus 3x plus c. So you have x squared minus 3x. So you have b. Let me just copy and paste the original equation. Here, copy. Now we have this formula. Now, make sure to always look at this as well. Since this is positive, but this one is negative, we know that the negative is a part of this 3. So b is not just 3, it's negative 3. Okay? So x squared plus bx plus b over 2 squared. We're trying to put it in this format. So we know that b is equal to negative 3. So x squared minus 3x plus, well, we have b half. C is equal to b half squared. We can see that b is equal to negative 3, so we can just substitute that value over here, and we just square. From there, negative 3 squared is just 9, since negative times negative is positive, and 3 times 3 is 9. 2 squared would just be 4. So your answer would be 9 over 4. So when it's expanded out, x squared minus 3x plus 9 over 4 is your answer. Now, if we wanted to simplify it, in this case, this expression, you would just write x plus b over 2 square. And we know b is negative 3, so it's actually just x minus 3 half squared. Now, what this is your simplified form, and this is your expanded form. But no matter what, these two are always going to be equal to one another. Because the simplified version of this is this, and the expanded version of this is this. Well, that's it for Whylock number 28.